Why should I give a damn?
What the fuck is up? You're now tuned in to episode 135 of Why Should I Give a Damn? I am your host, Eric.
It's your girl, Breezy the Barber.
So, Barani King.
And we back in the building. I had to pause right there because I'm so used to Colin coming in with a, it's your boy Colin, a.k.a. Light Skin Ricky or some shit like that.
Light Skin Ricky.
I'm so used to Colin. I'm like, God damn, but shout out Colin couldn't be here this week. But we got another amazing show for you guys today. Shout out to everybody who remained patient with us as we had to take a week off as we begin to relocate to a new location. Y'all already know how that goes when you're moving around, moving things. It's a process, but thank you guys for bearing with us and fucking with us. Make sure if you want that content that you're subscribed to our YouTube channel at WSIGAD Podcast, and definitely make sure if you're on IG at all that you follow us on IG at WSIGAD_podcast. We're back at you, episode 135. First thing out the gate, I got to talk about Jonathan Majors out gate. If you don't know him, you know he's been in a lot of the movies, Creed 3, one of my favorite shows that got canceled too early, Lovecraft Country. That's where I kind of became a fan of him. He was in Red Tails. He was in a lot of movies. You know, he's like an up and coming. You know, Denzel is one of those iconic black actors that we call, Denzel. And we trying to see who's gonna be that next generation. And to me, Jonathan Majors is in the conversation for that next generation of he could be that next Denzel of all, as far as the black actors that anytime they put out a movie, we going to go see it. Right. Just because you have that cachet, you got that skill level. So Jonathan Majors is up there, but recently he just had a accusation. Basically, a female came out and they said that she had strangulation marks on her neck. She had, a lot of things going on with her, and she went to the police, pretty much said she got into an altercation with Jonathan Majors, and Jonathan Majors was put into custody for assaulting this young lady. So just like that, his name has been all over the blogs.
When this happened, I ain't seen nothing about this.
No, I don't know how you ain't. I don't know how you haven't seen it, Ronnie. You must not be following the right people.
I've been working. Shit, this happened yesterday?
It just happened yesterday or the day before. We recorded on Sunday, so it just happened. By the time you guys see this, it's going to be a lot more resolved. I don't. The victim hasn't been released yet, but like I said, we pre-record this, so by the time you guys may see this footage, they might have the victim out. There might be some more resolution to the situation. As of now, on this Sunday, what we've seen, I just saw an article before we started recording that the victim actually recanted all her statements and saying that, and now she's saying that it's untrue. She's going back on everything she says. And for the record,
who choked her up?
And hold on, for the record, Jonathan Majors and his attorney have remained that they have been completely innocent the whole time. And his attorney even goes so far as to saying Jonathan is the victim here of a woman who's pretty much trying to take advantage of a situation.
Exactly. And it's crazy because I read that they already, the U.S. Army pulled ads down already.
Yeah, they pulled ads on them all. I mean, when you're black, you don't get no leeway.
Nope.
Even if you're innocent,
no,
if they get a little taste of... If they get a little taste, if they get a little taste of negativity on you, and you're a black man, that's gonna jeopardize all your money. Like I said, we saw what happened to Kanye. Even though Kanye said some outlandish shit, some really fucked up shit, but at the same time, they hit him where it hurts the most, that pocket. Just like that, overnight he was no longer a billionaire. So. As a black man, only white men get to say whatever the fuck they want to say with no consequences. Like I said, I always tell people, Donald Trump said he'd grab a woman by the pussy
and became
the president. Only white men are allowed to say some shit. There's no way in hell Barack Obama could have said he would grab a broad by her pussy and he still would have became the president. There's no way. That would have never happened.
Yeah,
no way.
No.
So only white men get that.
So all she had was her accusation.
Right.
Oh, man. And now she's saying that she lied?
Now, like I said, and it's all speculation because there's a lot of speculation that's going on in the beginning. These are still the beginning stages of all this stuff happening. But from what I'm hearing from outlets that are reporting on the situation, she's recanting all of her accusations and all that. Now, to play devil's advocate for those that are super pro-feminist, for those that are super believe women, this could be a situation where she was paid off to shut up.
Nah, man. We gotta stop giving these hoes leeway.
I'm just
The
saying, I'm
bitch
not
was
giving
either
leeway, but
lying-
I do have
she
to
was
play
As
either
long
lying
as,
or
hey,
telling
hey,
the
if you
truth.
did it that way, hopefully you did it with the right documentation.
Right.
All right.
He doesn't, and I hate to say this because
But he said recanted. So is this a settlement or is she
no. What I
recanting?
mean, like, is
What-
she went and said that he did X, Y, and Z to the police. He was put in custody, and now she's going back on what she's saying.
So
that,
what happened? So he choked her up, and then now
That's
she's
the
saying
thing, and nobody knows
didn't.
what happens quite yet. Nobody knows what happened. But like I said, it had to be serious because, and I have to spit the facts. It had to be something had to happen serious because it wasn't enough for the police to feel like they had to come in with probable cause. And dude was actually put in custody for this. They actually arrested him for this. Now, yeah, this is a whole situation. So if this indeed is a situation where the woman is taking advantage and she's lying, I hope he sue the fuck out of her fool ass. I hope this is a whole, like, I hope he go after her like Cardi B just ethered that one broad that was talking down to her.
Tasha K.
I hope he
is
Tasha K. the broad.
apologizing though.
Yeah, because I'm not for celebrity worship at all. I think they get worshipped too much. But at the same time, I am for celebrities being treated like humans. You know, I think we need to bring down our worship of them. But with that comes, with these type of situations, they're humans just like us. They have feelings just like us. So in no situation should they be in a situation where somebody can just take advantage of them over their superstardom to get a quick buck and not have to face a penalty for that. So look, we're an anti-rape, sexual assault podcast. We support women. So if this indeed ends up being a situation where Jonathan Majors isn't who we thought he was, and he's just really a crooked monster, you'll know. Because one thing about abusive-ass, rapey-ass men is they don't stop at one.
Nope.
They don't stop at one. Okay? Is that like, if you ever see somebody eat some Oreos, they eat some Oreos, they actually going to eat one Oreo.
Man.
You got to eat like 4, 5.
Ate them in a minute, man. Them motherfuckers.
And this may sound bad if you take it out of context, but if you're listening, you'll know what I'm saying. And like I said, to a lot of these rapey men, rape is like Oreos. They're not just going to get one. They going to take a whole row. 2, 3 rows. Pause. Like, I'm just saying right here. So when it comes to these rapey ass, fucked up, weirdo ass dudes, most of the time, they're not just going to assault one victim or have one victim. There's going to be a history of questionable activity. So if this Jonathan Majors thing ends up being like a situation where it is indeed a woman that tried to take advantage of him, we will know because there won't be a whole lot of situations like this going forward. But if there's a Trey Songz type situation going on, where every other year you got women coming out saying, I was uncomfortable, he did this to me, he drugged me, he did this. Like I said, if there's a Trey Songz type situation, I hate to put Trey on deck, but I just don't like how my nigga Chris Brown get all the slander, but this nigga Trey got the worst reputation. Every other day he got a rape accusation. I'm like, after the 17th one, bro, after the 17th one, I got to give it a little credence. Shout out Creed 3. But we'll know. So shout out Jonathan Majors. Fucked up. I hate how they pulled some of his ads. I hate how these corporations are so about saving face that the second you get accused. See, what these corporations have done, these corporations in a lot of this cancel culture, they've empowered people. Because now people know with the power of social media, all I have to do is start an internet movement about you, and you can lose your money or lose your job. Because these companies, like the people who are canceling Jonathan Majors right now, they don't give a fuck whether you're innocent or whether you're guilty. All they care about is your image is affecting my bottom line.
Man, to be honest, they got to put the brakes on canceling them. Like, I know they try to play it safe, but unfortunately, a lot of these chicks be lying, man.
Right.
I'm sorry, man. Like, they make it bad for the real victims, the real women that's out here actually going through shit. And they putting a bad name on a lot of this shit, like,
Right.
especially with celebrities. Like,
Also,
you just never know. Like, they could be, doing it, but they could not be. Like, you really never know type shit. So,
but let's think about this, Ronnie. Let's look at the facts. And the facts is the police say she had strangulation marks on her neck.
maybe they was fucking.
We don't know the context, though.
Maybe
Exactly.
they
Maybe they was fucking. We don't know the context. That's my thing. Like, when sometimes when you don't have context of situation and people just give you one-sided facts, it could really look bad. For all we know, she attacked him and tried to rob him and all this other shit, and he had to choke her ass out to get her up off of him and shit. Now she's talking about she got raped.
What did she do to get choked? That's all I want to know.
I don't know.
He just choked her. He just came up to her randomly and choked her. How do they know? How do they know about, like, do they know each other? Just
he doesn't strike me as a choker bitch type of guy. I'm sorry. I'm not,
No.
and I know we can't go off that because, you know, some of the nicest, sweetest looking dudes be rapists and fucked up. But my judgment tells me he's not a rapey, choke type of chick type of guy. To me, I think, and I could be wrong, and I'll come on here and do a public apology if I'm wrong. But I think the broad is lying. They're just flat out. I think this was a quick money grab she tried to get. And the only reason why I feel confident saying that, because now there's a report that she's going back on her word.
You
and
see what just happened to
So why would you recant your statement if it's true? Nah.
What was his name? I can't even think of his name. The football dude. Fuck. I can't remember his name.
The football guy that just Ray Rice?
Irvin.
Oh, no,
Michael
that's
Irvin.
a good. Michael Irvin.
He got accused of,
he got
harassing
accused
a lady,
of
saying some inappropriate things and touching her, and then once the video came back,
they found out nothing. It was far from the truth.
So.
And he got taken off of the Super Bowl coverage.
Yeah.
And for those of you who don't know, the Super Bowl, that's one of the most highest rated shows of the year. So if somebody's doing Super Bowl coverage,
he was
that's
there
the
for
fattest,
that. He was
that's
there
the
for
fattest check you gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
He missed out on his biggest check of the year because a woman lied on him. And like I said, I'm all for accountability. I'm all for us catching these sick, perverted individuals who prey on women, who abuse women, who do all that. I'm for that. But we can't turn ourselves into a culture where we empower women to the point where all they have to do is point the finger and that guy is punished. Because everybody, that's a lot of power.
And that's fucked up.
Every woman can't use that power, doesn't know how to use that power.
But unfortunately, is a lot of women out here. I'm not gonna say a lot, but it's women out here that's taking advantage of that, and we see what's happening type shit. So
all starts with voting. We gotta vote. People need to get out there, vote for the people's judicial system, so we can get some better judges.
Right, because
if they lied about it, they should be charged and they should go to jail for lying. Like,
what do you think is the percentage though? Like, if you're a judge, right, or you from the judge's perspective, if you get 10 rape cases, what do you think is the percentage of those that the woman is lying? Because I think like maybe 1 or 2 out of 10
I don't
maybe
think
be
that
a
the
lie.
women would lie. I still would believe the women.
I think it's a small percentage.
I think it's 2 out of 10.
I think it's a small percentage as well, but just like a lot of shit we talk about, the small percentage is what get all the clout.
Exactly,
type shit.
and you're right.
And that's the unfortunate thing about it type shit. They taking away from the real victims type shit.
Because a lot of times the liars are the ones who are the loudest. So they become the face of the movement. Whole time you was lying. Yep. Fuck Janice Dickinson. She was one of the ones who lied on Bill Cosby trying to get a check.
And
because
she
was filing bankruptcy. She was a model, supermodel, filing bankruptcy. For those of you who don't know, she was the old, ugly looking, mangly looking Kendall. No, what's the Jenner that transitioned? What's the
Bruce Jenner?
Bruce Jenner looking broad. That's what she looked like. She was the original. And she was on America's Top Model with Tyra. And she basically came out and said when they were accusing Bill Cosby of all these rape acts and accusing him, she hopped in on it. After the fact, but then when her shit got dismissed and she didn't get no money and she got embarrassed, she later came on and admitted that she lied.
Only a white woman can admit she lied about some shit like that.
Well, that's because she was doing a tell-all book, so she knew that would get her. But she was like, when a motherfucker's thirsty for money,
don't nobody want to read that bitch book.
Well, they reading it now because she admitted she lied.
Fuck her.
So
Janice,
fuck Janice Dickinson, fuck her.
Your name only got clout because you attached it to Bill. And we know Bill was off the pills, but you a clout chasing hoe.
Fuck Janice. Fuck anybody who lies. This is my thing. And I don't just extend this to rape or that crime. If you lie on anybody and to put them in jail, fuck you. That's how I stand. I don't care if it's murder, theft, whatever it might be. If you lie on somebody to put them in jail, to me, that's equivalent to trying to kill him. That's attempted murder.
Yeah.
That's attempted. Fuck you. Because jail is a fucked up place. And I couldn't imagine doing a bid and having to sit in this jail knowing damn well you ain't do shit. I couldn't imagine being a Claude Banks.
Yeah.
Live. Tell me. I couldn't imagine doing Life or doing 40 years. Like, Life is one of my favorite movies, man. These motherfuckers lost over 40 years of their life over a situation because a white dude lied on them, and they knew that because he was white, he was going to get the benefit of the doubt. And this is the same situation we're seeing today where women are lying on people, but they know because they're a woman, they'll get the benefit of the doubt. That's fucked up, and it's a hard pill to swallow. Like I said, fuck all the rapists. I think rapists should get damn near death penalty, or they should get fucked in the ass constantly 3 times a day.
I think the consequence for rape should be death. Like, for all you motherfuckers out there, like, if you do anything, you should be sentenced to death.
But I think the consequence on lying, it's
not forgivable.
The consequence for lying on somebody for saying they raped you and they didn't should be an open hand smack from Mike Tyson. I think Mike Tyson should just be in the court, brother.
Nah, them bitches need to go to jail too.
Cock back like LeBron.
Because bitches in jail, like, even they jail ain't the same as nigga jails. They be in there having a ball.
They be on FaceTime and shit.
Eating each other pussy and shit, going crazy.
Yeah, they be going crazy now.
Crazy.
They be on cell phones, smartphones.
Man.
They on Facebook now from jail.
Twerking and shit.
Jail is so sweet. Crazy. Jail is so sweet now, and that's why I'm pro death penalty. Because I don't need you. If you kill one of my family members or something, or you kill somebody, I don't need you all in the jail on live and eating Domino's.
I'm eating Little Caesars.
Exactly. I need you done. I need you gone.
How do these... I get y'all got y'all little commissary and shit, but who the fuck is delivering some Little Caesars to some jail? Wow. That's some bullshit. Right, y'all niggas should be eating the cheapest pizza they got at the store. I can't even think of the name of the bitches. The motherfucking them Tostinos pieces, the cheap ones, the little $2 pieces. That's what y'all niggas should be
eating. Any
eating.
pizza is good. That's something that's
pizza is
good.
But I do
even the worst pizza is good pizza.
But I do gotta. We talking about jail and we talking about judges. So I do got to bring up one situation where somebody got judged for the things that they were saying and somebody lost their job. Barbie Bassett, come on to the front of the congregation. Let's talk. Barbie. It's crazy that there's actually people out there named Barbie, but she's an older lady, so I imagine she grew up in the Barbie phase, so they probably named her after a Barbie because she was blonde. But Barbie Bassett, recently, she's on a Mississippi news channel, and that already gave me cause to pause a little bit because, Mississippi is one of the most racist places in all of America. But she recently got fired from her job because she was on a news channel doing a segment, and she used the term for shizzle my nizzle. Everybody who knows, Snoop Dogg says that a lot. She used the term for shizzle my nizzle.
Did she say my nizzle, or did she just say for shizzle?
She said for shizzle my nizzle. She put the my nizzle on there.
That white
and
bitch
she
knew
got
she was
backlash
tripping.
and got fired.
Yeah.
So I think I got to pull out the old, is this justified or forced? Should she have been fired? Is for shizzle my nizzle for a white person in a situation in the media, is that a cancel-worthy situation, or is it like, come on, man?
Yeah, nah.
Give her a break. For shizzle my nizzle.
Hell no.
I would love to hear how she said it.
Nah.
We had to play. I mean,
that would depend.
You got a clip of her playing it?
We had to find a clip of her playing, but I mean, basically, it was like a regular. It was like a regular. You know how the news, because not a lot of time, like these news. If you ever watch the news and the weather, a lot of them are trying to go viral now because we see a lot of these people. We see a lot of segments with news and anchormen. They're going viral, doing little shit, doing TikTok-worthy little segments. So a lot of these news people, they're trying to get the ratings like everybody else. So I'm seeing a lot more swag and jokes and funny off-brand shit. Like, I don't need all. Just tell me what the weather's gonna be. Y'all motherfuckers doing all this TikTok and dancing and bullshit, and y'all ain't giving me the accurate weather and shit. I don't need all this extra shit. But I understand it's the new age. I understand it's the new world, and everybody wants to go viral. So now you're getting all this extra stuff, and I'm pretty sure this is something that they put in her notes, that she put in her personal notes that she felt like was going to be a hit for the audience, and she failed. So I don't know. For me, I mean, had I seen it in real time, I don't. Because this is what I tell people: when you want to cancel somebody, how would you have reacted in real time? Like if we was watching the news right now, and an old white lady was on the news, and they was doing a joke, and they laughing, and she said, "For shizzle my nizzle," would you have laughed, or would you have been like, "Man, what this bitch?" Because it's easy for us to go back and be like, "Oh, we would have canceled her," but real talk. If we watching the news right now and a white broad say "for shizzle my nizzle," we laughing, bro. Stop playing.
We gonna
definitely
laugh.
laughing.
We gonna laugh. But look,
Especially if she hit the crip walk on that shit.
the fact that they canceled her.
Now you're going too far.
When she said my nizzle, that's why she got
The
fired.
nizzle is questionable.
The
So
nizzle.
it's the nizzle.
It's the nizzle. She could have said for shizzle.
So nizzle is off limits. Is what you're
Hell
telling me
yeah,
about.
these
Nizzle.
white motherfuckers, they need every reason to want to say nigga.
You can't give them
Nizzle. Hell no, they
You know
can't
they
say
saying that
nizzle.
shit.
Nizzle is all
Stop
word.
saying that shit.
Fuck that bitch said nizzle
So
for.
you can't get nigga or no nigga
No.
substitutes.
None.
That's
That's why
crazy.
she got fired. That's why she got cut. She was tripping.
Did she really say it? Maybe she was just like,
She was
For
doing too
shizzle, man.
much. She should have said for shizzle. Then she would have been good. She
But
would have had her
she had to add the
job.
mic. But she had to add the mic. Like I
Hell
said,
no.
she probably
Wait,
thought she was
her
safe.
co-worker? Was the
she
other
probably
anchor
thought
black?
she was safe.
I don't know.
Nah,
I'm pretty
the
sure there was
other-
no black people in that.
Hey,
meeting.
listen, if the other anchor
She
was
slipped.
black, that would be wild.
That's all. She slipped.
Yeah, she
So you
forgot
canceling her
she
too?
wasn't
You
in the
think she's
car.
deserving of the firing, Breezy?
I wouldn't fire her.
I'm saying like you're watching it in real time. You're at the shop. You're cutting someone's hair. You got the news on, and the lady get to talking, and she go, "Yeah, for shizzle, my nizzle." And then are you laughing? Or are you canceling? Or are you getting mad in the moment?
In the moment, I probably wouldn't cancel her, though.
That's
I'd
the
have to
real
be
reaction.
honest, though.
That's
a
the real
reaction.
reaction. Now, of course, when we have enough time to think about it, we'll
Yeah.
go back and be like, "Oh, well, wait a minute. White people
Yeah.
do this and that." When you got enough time to think about it, you'll go back and you'll think like, "Okay, maybe we should cancel the broad."
That's true.
But I always challenge people when these type of things
Give
happen.
her a leave of absence.
How did you feel in the moment? Because you're in the moment, you can't
Under
lie
review.
to yourself. It's the real reaction.
Okay. If she been there for a minute and she has some seniority, all that, I would have gave her like a 6-week suspension, brought in some young black talent, and if they got the ratings up, her ass would have been grass.
A suspension
what I mean?
could.
I would just give her
A
some
suspension
Nah,
would have
man.
been more.
a suspension
Yeah,
and
I mean,
some
but-
diversity inclusive
But
training.
listen, white people, y'all don't get no motherfucking excuses. Y'all can't say nigga, nizzle. The way y'all say brother, I don't like that either. Y'all could just stop saying brother. Just say what's up.
Hulk
dude.
Hogan ruined brother when we found out he was. saying
Yeah,
nigga.
Hulk Hogan. Yeah, look, once Hulk Hogan came out, how he was, brother is cut.
Yeah,
Well, I don't want
got
to hear
cut.
no brother.
I didn't have a problem with
The
brother
only
until I
niggas
heard
that
Hulk
call
Hogan
me
say
brother
it.
be bikers, the questionable motherfuckers. Like, why he saying brother? I'm not your brother. The
So,
fuck?
yeah, then they add the extra on there. It's
Brother,
like, no.
they be like brother.
Brother is a brother. What's that?
Brother.
Brother is like is an artificial nigger. That's what that is.
Yeah.
That's what that is. Artificial nigger.
Okay.
So we know
Add
that.
that
So
to our WSIG_dictionary.
Yeah.